Hello everyone, and welcome back to Thread and Petal. Would you believe these were just ordinary t-shirts? With just a few simple stitches, they've become so much more stylish. Let's dive into 3 incredibly easy hacks that anyone can do right at home. Tip 1. Transforming straight sleeves into feminine ruched sleeves. We'll start with a very subtle tweak, but the result completely changes the look of the shirt. Just adding a little ruching to the sleeves instantly makes the whole top softer, more feminine, and beautifully detailed. First, fold the sleeve in half and mark along the shoulder line. Next, measure up about 10 centimeters from that initial spot and draw a straight line to guide your stitching. Before starting, slide the needle inside the hem of the sleeve to hide the initial knot. This ensures the finished stitching looks exceptionally neat and clean. Now, sew a running stitch up and down along the marked line. Try to keep the stitch length as even as possible so that when you pull the thread, the sleeve gathers beautifully and symmetrically. While stitching, try to keep the spacing between each stitch as even as possible. By the way, do you like this ruched sleeve style? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Once you've stitched to the end, gently pull the thread. Right away, you'll see the sleeve gather into beautiful, soft ruching. After that, secure the stitches, snip off the excess thread, and repeat the exact same process for the other sleeve. And here's the final result. With just a single simple row of stitches, the sleeve has become so much softer and more feminine. It's hard to believe such a minor tweak can instantly make the entire top look this stylish. Next up, I'll show you how to turn a plain neckline into a beautiful modern style. Tip 2. Transforming a crew neck into a stylish V-neck. If your t-shirt has a neckline that's a bit too tight or just a little too plain, don't give up on it just yet. With just a single cut and a few simple stitches, you can easily transform it into a much sleeker, more modern V-neck. First, locate the exact center of the neckline and mark it carefully. Then, use your scissors to make a straight cut right along that marked spot. Next, gently fold the raw edges inward to create a balanced V-neck shape. Once you've secured the desired shape, begin sewing small, even stitches just like in the video. At this stage, take your time and sew slowly to keep both sides of the neckline perfectly symmetrical. In your opinion, does a crew neck or a V-neck make a top look better? Share your thoughts in the comments. For the final stitch, bring the needle out from the inside of the neckline before snipping the thread. This clever little trick hides the knot completely, keeping the stitching seamless so no one can tell the top has been altered. And here is the result. In just a few short minutes, a plain neckline has transformed into an elegant V-neck, giving the entire piece a much more modern and captivating look. Tip 3. Transforming an oversized t-shirt into a fitted top in just 3 minutes. A baggy, oversized t-shirt can sometimes look a bit unflattering, but don't rush to cut or take in the seams just yet. With just a single button and a few simple stitches, you can easily transform the shirt into a more fitted silhouette in a matter of minutes. First, put the shirt on and pinpoint exactly where you want it to fit most snugly. From there, measure down from the armpit and make a mark. You could also measure up from the hem, but I highly recommend measuring down from the armpit to ensure the waistline falls naturally and looks more balanced. Next, mark both side seams, moving inward about 6 centimeters on each side, and make sure they align perfectly with your initial mark. Now, sew a button onto the marked spot on the front right side of the shirt. For the other mark, create a small thread loop and secure it in place. Then, repeat this exact same process on the other side of the shirt. This is the most crucial step, so be sure to secure your stitches tightly so the button and loop hold up over time. If you try this hack, would you prefer a fitted silhouette or an oversized fit? Let me know in the comments. Once you're finished, simply fasten the button into the loop and the shirt will instantly cinch your waist. Whenever you want to go back to the original baggy fit, just unbutton it and you're good to go. And those are 3 simple hacks to transform ordinary t-shirts into stylish pieces using just a needle and thread. Which hack was your favorite? Leave a 1, 2, or 3 in the comments to let me know. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe to Thread and Petal so you won't miss out on more simple yet incredibly useful sewing tips in our upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now, and see you next time.